Welcome back, friends. On Varteta Learning Platform, we welcome you all back. And in today's video, we are going to discuss that how you can create a function in the React which can be rendered as an element of a web page. So let's see what we can do. So for that, what we can do, we can first create a folder where we will put uh, our own function which will be acting as an element. But before that, let me tell you this is a very simple application, and let me just remind you that index.html indicates this route where you have to put your element to render, and inside the app.js, this is the app function, which is the by default function which will be called inside index.js. Inside index.js, you can see that the app function has been called by default. This function has been called as an element, and that is why it has been rendered as an element. And what it is returning? It is returning a simple default page header. You can see this. It is displaying a message, welcome to the default page. Why it is returning so? Because inside app.js, I have written this code. You need to mention this div section if you have to render something on the root element. So why it is rendering? Probably you know, because I have already explained it. So today we are going to create our own function which can be rendered as an element, and we will see that how we can pass the properties to display the values which we have passed as the properties. So first of all, let us create one folder inside src folder with name person. Okay, so inside this person, I'm just going to write one new file. The name will be person.js. So inside this person.js, I'm just going to import two things. One is import React from React, and the other one is import React DOM from React DOM. Okay, now let me write one function person. So inside this, I'm returning a simple elements of a person, simple attributes of a person, sorry, which will be like inside the header type h3, name of the person, suppose the name is Vikash, then we can pass the age of the person, which is 20, and all these need to be inside a div section. You cannot put all these elements outside the div section, outside the root element. So root element is here div. I have created a div section. So now when I will render this person object, this will be displaying the name and age accordingly. Okay, so let me just display it, but before that, what you need to do, you need to export it. Export default person. Now let me just come here, index.js, and here we are passing app. Along with app, we are now passing person, right? But before this person can be used, you need to import this. But this is so smart that it has already find out that where this person resides. So it has already imported it for you. Import person from /person/person. So person is the folder name, and again the person is the name of this JS file, but you don't need to specify the .js. It will automatically assume this to be .js. Now let's see what happened. Let's see if we are able to see name and age. Yes, we are able to see this. So this is how we can create our own function element which can be rendered on a web page using the React. Now let us see if we have to pass some attributes for this person, and we want to display that attribute as per our convenience, whatever we pass here. So what we need to do, Let us do some small change here. You need to do something like this, prop. Then in the prop, you need to provide two attributes. One will be the name, the other will be the age. Prop.age. Okay, but this name and age should come from the person, right? It should not come, it should not be assumed anywhere. Okay, so it will not be assumed that something has been name or something has been age. You need to pass it here. So come to index.js and pass this value here. So you need to give the name attribute here. Name is equal to Vikash, and then age is equal to, you cannot pass an integer, you need to pass a string. Now it's okay. Now let's see what happened. Again, you can see it's Vikas and age 20. If you change the name inside index.js, if you change the name, you make it Manoj Shukla, then it will display Manoj Shukla. Let's see. Yes, it is displayed Manoj Shukla. So this is the way you can pass the properties to your elements and display it. In the next video, we will see that how you can create your own class and export that class, and how you can pass the properties just like you do in your simple application where you are passing the function, okay, as an element. Okay, so till then, have a nice day and bye bye.